Hi guys, this is Omer from MMOHut.com, and I'm doing another quick weekly recap of MMO news and announcements for the week ending June 24th, 2012. Anyway, as you can see from the video playing in the background, the first piece of news we'll be taking a look at this week has to do with Grand Fantasia. And the news is that June 19th, Area Games released the latest update to the game titled Journey to Condemned Island. The new expansion is pirate themed and features a host of new content. Most notably, players can now develop as one of the game's 8 new advanced classes, getting access to new skills. Another big change in this update, of course, is the level cap has been raised to 90. Level caps being raised is always a big deal. Now, players can also expect new maps, dungeons, and gear. Now, Grand Fantasia is one of the first MMORPGs from X Legend launched in the US. Other games developed by X Legend include Eden Eternal and Spirit Tales. Next up, on June 20th, Quorum Game launched a new update for Spirit Tales. The update adds the pet evolution and family systems to the game. Pet evolution allows players to combine 2 pets into a more powerful one. The family system allows players to better forge relationships in-game with up to 5 players and unlock special buffs and daily rewards. I guess the point of this is to better encourage players to sort of play together through the game's content. Now, more MMORPGs actually need to encourage the cooperative play, because most of the time when I play a new MMORPG, I solo grind all the content, as party usually feels slower anyway. Anyone else do that, just ignore everybody else and just play it like a single player game, at least until late game. And moving right along, on June 20th, Gravity Interactive announced the start of a series of updates called the Legendary Update for their side-scrolling action MMORPG, Dragon Saga. The update is set to upgrade the game's graphics to offer a sleeker look while improving backdrops, character weapons, and armor details. Chain combos will also be added to the game to make Dragon Saga feel more like an action fighter. These changes are set to be rolled out through numerous different updates in the coming months. Up next, on June 20th, World of Tanks from Wargaming released its latest 7.4 update, which adds 2 new game modes to the game, Encounter Battle and Assault. Also including the update are 2 new maps, Wide Park and Airfield. I do believe I mentioned this update last week, but as of June 20th, the update is officially live on the World of Tanks servers. Next up, on June 21st, G-Potato officially announced that Flyff for Fun Gold will launch on July 11th. The new version of Flyff for Fun introduces several new game systems and improves on many older ones. A new weapons transformation system lets players transfer stats from one weapon to any other weapon of the same type. A new consignment marketplace is also coming into the game, which is basically an auction house. Not sure why they called it a consignment marketplace. I'm still baffled why so many games utilize player shops/stalls over a central auction house system. An auction house just makes buying and selling stuff so much easier. And lastly, the update will also add new Guild Siege events with up to 8-way guild battles. Once again, Flyff Gold is set to launch on July 11th. Next up, on June 22nd, a small update for Carte, the trading card game MMO from Games Campus. The update introduces an arena for players to test their skills against other players. The arena features a new matchmaking system that will match players together of equal skill. A match history and stats have also been added to the game, and they will be saved from now on. Odd that the game didn't launch with a balanced matchmaking system, but at least they have one now. Up next, also on June 22nd, Area Games announced the start of closed beta testing for their upcoming MMORPG, War and Story. The game is PvP focused and features 4 classes and 10 PvP modes, with PvP death offering the risk of experience points and item loss. Now, item loss and PvP experience gain should make PvP actually somewhat interesting. Now, the game features massive guild vs guild battle warfare, as well as open world PvP. One of the game's more interesting PvP game modes is a weekly conquest war, where 5 guilds battle free-for-all for a chance to set tax rates on NPC vendors for the week. Closed beta testing began, but there is still no word on open beta just yet. The next and last bit of news this week also comes on June 22nd, and it involves Nexon. The news is that Nexon will be launching several of its free-to-play MMOs on Steam. Steam already added a category for free-to-play a while ago. Now the category will include Vindictus, with Dungeon Fighter Online and Combat Arms also launching on Steam later this June, so later, probably next week. Now, Steam is an awesome platform, and I'm glad to see more F2P titles embracing it. Being able to access every F2P game from a single platform will make finding games a lot easier and just switching between them a lot easier. Well, that's it for MMO news, but as for games coming soon, we have nothing on the radar. But as for games that recently launched, we have only one game to look at, and that is Web Kohimi Musu from Bean Fun, which went into open beta on June 19th. It's actually a browser-based strategy game, but one unique aspect of the game is its bright anime theme. The game is based on the Japanese Kohimi IP, which lets players use over 100 battle maidens from the anime to battle for conquest in the game. Pretty odd that they would make a browser-based strategy MMO based entirely on an adult visual novel. But hey, if you enjoy these strategy games, might as well have some pretty artwork to look at as you play Web Kohimi Musu. And I definitely pronounced that incorrectly, but who knows. And well, anyway, guys, that's it for MMO news and announcements the week ending June 24th, 2012. Now, if you want to read about or learn more about any of the news mentioned in this video, simply head on over to MMOHut.com/news. And if you want to discuss anything in this video, simply head on over to MMOHut.com/forums. Anyway, guys, this is Omer, signing off.